Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Kim, and today we're going to be going over all of the Kcon tiers for the concert slash convention, meet and greets, and all of that stuff. So Kcon has switched up a lot of things again this year, so I will be trying my hardest to explain everything. So let's get started. Okay, so from what I can tell, we are not going to be able to buy a 3-day pass or 2-day pass, so you will have to individually buy whichever date it is that you're interested in. So we have Friday, August 1st, Saturday, August 2nd, and Sunday, August 3rd. So you would kind of have to choose, and if you want to go multiple days, you would have to you would have to buy different packages. So the highest level that you can get is this is pretty much what you would call VIP, but in this case, it's called 1-day premium, and that is $391, and it includes a floor ticket, so that's P1, and it also includes a sound check, but it's only for one artist. Apparently it says one artist sound check before the show, exclusive entry lane for M Countdown stage, which the M Countdown stage is at the crypto arena, so that's what they're calling the concert. It's called M Countdown. So you would have like an exclusive entry, which just means that you would get to go in before everybody else. So just normal VIP type stuff. And so you would also be able to go into the you would also be able to go into the festival grounds, which is the convention. But this is only for one day again. This only would be for Friday if you're going on the Friday show. And you would have access to the artist stage, which I believe is in the convention, and other stuff that's in the convention as well, and a special item. So this is literally just VIP, and you're getting to go into the GA because it's GA for floor at the crypto, and you would be able to have sound check. There's really not many other perks to this one except for that. Um, yeah. So then the next tier after that would be 1-day plus, and this basically means that your seat is seated, so it's not GA. So if you want to be GA to be as close as possible, then you would have to get 1-day premium. But if you would rather be sitting, then you would have to get the 1-day plus, because that is P1 still, which is like the first 3 rows of seated section. But yeah, if you want to be seated and not BGA, then this is the one you should opt for. And it also has pretty much the exact same stuff as the premium. You have the convention ticket, you have a reserve zone for the artist stage, which it didn't say that in the premium, but I'm guessing that they also have that. You have red carpet admission, and yeah, you would be able to access pretty much everything except meet and greet stage. So that's also premium. You can't access meet and greet stage because that's a whole separate package. If you want to do that, then you would have to buy that separately. So we're getting into the P1, P2, P3 that is not technically VIP or premium or plus. These are the regular tickets that you would purchase if you want to be like pretty close but not VIP. So I'll upload a map which pretty much shows the zones. Um, so P1, P2, P3, and P4. But for P1, it would be $256, P2 is $180, and P3 is $136. So this allows you access to the concert and also the convention and the artist stage, which is, I believe, in the convention. So yeah, that's pretty much a normal ticket. It just includes the convention ticket, so you wouldn't have to purchase that separately. Then we have what they call M Countdown P1, P2, P3, and P4. This one is pretty much if you do not want to be in the convention, because the only benefit for this is access to the concert. So this is just a concert ticket. If you just want to go to the concert, this is the one you want to purchase. and P1 is $215, P2 is 170, P3 is 113, and P4 is 87. So it looks like the cheapest tickets that you're able to get is $87. It does say that this is including fees. So it's $87 if you want to be P4 and just be in the arena, but you do not get access to the convention. I will also be linking all this information because I know it's a lot. Um, but yeah, this is just kind of like what Kcon does. It's a little frustrating, but I am going to be going. Just side note, I am going to go. So yeah, let's move on. We have a Festival Grounds Premium. This is the convention, so you're able to go into the convention, get artist stage, and that's pretty much it. Artist stage, a lot of different um artists go into there, and they usually don't perform, I don't believe, but they do have like little interviews and things like that. Sometimes they do perform, it just depends, but they haven't really said who's going to be there, I don't believe. And so yeah, but that is what it's going to be. That's what's different between Festival Grounds Premium and Festival Grounds just regular. So if you just want to have access to the convention just to look around, that would be $36. And the premium version of Festival Grounds would be $56. So the only difference between these two is that premium has access to the artist stage and the Festival Grounds regular does not. So they're kind of making the artist stage a little bit more exclusive, which I don't believe was the case. Oh no, it was the case last year actually. So pretty much there's like a little section in front of the artist stage where all of the people that have the premium benefit are able to go, and then everybody else that doesn't have it goes behind them. So that's what they did last year. Of course, they change it every year, so it might be different, but that is what I'm guessing they're doing, and that's the difference between the premium and the just regular festival grounds. Okay, next we have the Festival Grounds Premium 4 pack, which just means that if you're buying a bulk, if you have like 4 friends that want to go, then you could buy this one. It is 172 and pretty much the same as the Festival Grounds Premium, but you just get 4 tickets, and technically you should be able to save a little bit of money. And same thing. Oh no, that's it. Just Festival Grounds Premium 4 pack. So if you have 4 friends that want to go, this is the package for you. You will have access again to the festival grounds and the artist stage. So yeah, if you're going in a group, this one might be an option for you if you're not already attending the concerts. Because if you want to attend the concert and the festival, then you would just get the the one day the 1 day pass instead of the M Countdown Pass, because the 1 day pass has the festival grounds, aka the convention, and M Countdown does not. So again, I'll post a picture, and there is a difference. It's just it's cheaper, and the M Countdown option is cheaper because it doesn't have the convention. But if you do want it, then you would get the 1 day. So yeah, it's kind of difficult for no reason. But yeah, if you just read everything really carefully, then it should be easier. That's why I'm gonna upload pictures as I'm talking, so that it makes it easier for you to see what it is that you want to get. So now they have a new thing called Festival Grounds Happy Hour. This is $25, and you have access to the festival grounds for 2 hours, but you have time limited access. Check-in starts at 4 p.m. and then you would have access to the festival grounds. I guess this is if you, let's say on Friday, a lot of us work, you only plan to be there from like 4 to 6 after you get off of work. This might be a good one for you if you just want to check it out. Um, but it is only 2 hours, so you wouldn't be able to be there like all day, like the ones for festival grounds, which is what you want to get if you want to be there all day. But if you don't and you just want to be there for 2 hours, check it out, leave, then that would be $25. So this one, I don't know. I guess a lot of people just like they just want to see what's going on and leave. So that one could be an option for you. And then next we're going into the meet and greets. So again, they have a meet and greet premium, and that includes a high wave on stage during meet and greet. So I believe you do get to choose who it is that you're meeting. I'm almost certain, but you do not get access to the festival grounds. So you're not able to go into the actual convention if you get the meet and greet premium only. You are just going to be able to do the high wave. So if you do not want to go into the actual convention and you just want to do meet and greet with your faves, this one's for you. It is a high wave, so it's not in high touch. So I'm sure you've seen some of the stuff that Kcon has done with the high waves. There's video going on all around Twitter, and it's pretty crazy and it goes by so fast. I would do this with a lot of caution because just the way that they handled it in the past and the way they treated the fans, it was so crazy and just so fast. It was not even worth the money, in my opinion. So just be very careful, do your research if this is something that you're interested in. So the next one is meet and greet. So this is not the premium, this is just meet and greet. And this one does not include a highway, so you will not be on stage actually in front of them, but it will be a send off. So you're pretty much just watching and you kind of get to see them a little bit of close and you get to say bye to them. I'm sure they're gonna pass by you, but you won't actually have a one-on-one interaction with the artist. It'll just be like a bye. That's that's what that is. And I think you get to see meet and greet. So um yeah, and that one's $25 because really all you're doing is standing in a crowd and looking at them leave. So that's meet and greet, and it's pretty much the same for Saturday and Sunday. All of the same tiers apply. So again, just think about what it is that you want to get. So if you want to do pretty much the whole experience but not be VIP, then that's when I would recommend that you get the 1 day pass, which includes the concert and the convention. This is the one that I would get if I were planning to go, which I am, but we'll discuss that a little bit later. But that's the one I would go with. If you don't want to go to the convention, you're like, nah, I'll pass on the convention, then just get the M countdown because that one it just includes the concert. If you do not want to go to the concert but you want to go into the convention, that's when you would get the either Festival Grounds Premium or just Festival Grounds. Premium again includes artist stage. So if there's a particular artists that you want to see inside the convention, then you would want to get Festival Grounds Premium. So you have like a little bit better chance of being up close. If you don't and you just want to go in and see what's up, then I would just get Festival Grounds. Now I believe that if you want to go to the concert, then you would get M Countdown. And if you want to go into the convention for only 2 hours, then you would get your M Countdown ticket and Festival Grounds Happy Hour. So you would get both of them. So yeah, it just depends on how you want to do it. There's different ways to do it. If you want to go into the concert only, that's M Countdown. And if you want to do a meet and greet, then you would buy meet and greet premium if you want to do the high touch, and just meet and greet if you want to do the send off. So you have to get both. But of course, meet and greet does not include the convention, so the convention does not apply here. It's just if you want to do concert and meet and greet, then you would get M Countdown and meet and greet. Same thing if you only want to do the convention, then you would do festival grounds, either premium or grounds. Just grounds. If you don't want to do the premium, then you can get festival grounds. And if you also want to do meet and greet, then you would have to buy festival grounds and meet and greet either premium or just regular. So you would have to buy both. So it is a bit complicated because you don't want to go into it thinking that you have everything in a package, because even like the 1 day premium, the most expensive one, does not include meet and greet. If you want to do 1 day premium, which is GA for the concert, and you want to do meet and greet, those are two separate things, and you have to buy two separate things. So you would have to buy 1 day premium and meet and greet. So yeah, that's an additional cost. It's not all together. So yeah, so just look at it carefully and first and foremost decide what you want to do. If you want to do convention and concert, then you choose that one. If you want to do only convention, you choose that one. If you only want to do concert, choose that one. So yeah, just make sure that you're reading all of it so that you have access to all the things that you want, because it's complicated, guys. It's so complicated. So I did make a video on Kcon last year. I think we had a pretty successful Kcon. I think we've been doing it a lot smarter and we've been having a good time. I personally feel like going only 1 day to the convention is fine. I don't think there's that much to do that can't be done in a day, in my opinion. Um, but if you do want to do 2 days, then you would go ahead and buy for Friday and for Saturday. So yeah, you you're only buying a 1 day thing, so you would have to buy 1 day Friday, 1 day Saturday, 1 day Sunday if you want to go all 3 days. So yeah, but for me, I'm probably only gonna go on Saturday and just do the convention and the concert as well. So yeah, so all of this is on Kcon's website. um Let me see if I can actually check when everything's going on sale, because that is another thing that's like unclear. So let me go on here. Okay, so ticket sales. If you want to get the Kcon Express pre-sale, I believe that's cost extra. Then that would be on a Friday, May 16th at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if you want to do Kcon Express meet and greet, then that's also on Friday at 6 p.m. And general sale, so that usually applies to most of us, that will be Monday, May 19th at 4 p.m. And the meet and greets will go on sale Monday at 6 p.m. So they're 2 hours apart. So yes, that was a lot of information. Honestly, it's pretty confusing, but yeah, yeah, it's kind of crazy. But the only reason I'm going, well, no, I will say that I like going to the convention just to see what's going on. I think it's fun to see a lot of like K-pop fans in one place, gathered in one place, which is why I like going. Like I said, I made a video last year and I would have done one this year regardless of who came. But I will say that this year they got Monsta X to be part of the lineup, which I don't think I've mentioned it that much on this channel, but Monsta X is literally one of my top groups, and I haven't seen them in like 3 or 4 years. So we are very excited to see Monsta X at Kcon, even though it's really short. They usually only perform like 2 or 3 songs, and they are not part of the meet and greet, so we don't even have access to them in that way. So that does suck, but it's been so long that we are definitely going to be attending Kcon and going for Monster X. So yeah, I'm really excited, like I said, and I hope you guys get the tickets that you want. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I'll try my best to answer them, because even some of this information, it's like I don't even know, but I'll try my best to answer. I'm sorry if this video was like not great. I try my best, and yeah, see you in the next one.